Warm greetings to one and all present here. Let me introduce about myself. My name is Mr. A. Jasmine Anthony Raj, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today in this class we are going to see about a lecture series on the topic and stochastic and modeling from the subject and data science and visualization. Okay, so here before going into the topic, so let us see. So what is a stochastic modeling means? So it is nothing but it is an core concept which is used in a data science. So which is used to deal with the modeling systems or and processes that invoke an randomness and an uncertainty. So this concept means we can able to use this concept in a data science subject. So here where we can able to deal with the concept of making a modeling the systems or an processes that it is used to involves that randomness and an uncertainty. So what we are not expecting is called as an uncertainty and a randomness. So repeatedly we are doing and certain things means and it is called as a random. So here it is mentioned as a randomness. So next one. So what does and stochastics mean? So it is nothing but a stochastics means simply means that a random or a probabilistic. So here, so random means and repeatedly, so it is the particular event will be and repeated with a certain period of time is called as a random or a probabilistic. So here stochastics modeling is about an building and mathematical models that accounts for an randomness instead of an assuming and everything is fixed and predictable. So here, so we are using this for in a mathematical model. So by using this a mathematical model, we can able to take into an account for an randomness and instead of an assuming everything in and fixed. So we cannot able to assume and everything in an fixed and predictable. So we cannot able to predict what will be the output which will be and coming after a certain actions. Next one. So why it matters in data science? So why we need to consider this topic in a data science means, so here, so real world data is rarely clean or a deterministic. So if you are getting an real values or a real data, real world data, what we are using in a day-to-day life. So real world data, so here it will be a cannot be able to be a clean or a deterministic. So abstract getting an informations from an raw data. So we need to get and do some of the process in order to get an what is the data we need as an output. So next one, stock markets fluctuate and unpredictably. So here if you are using and considering an stock market, so here we cannot able to have a steady rate of increases or decreases. So that is called as a fluctuate. So and it will be in an unpredictable manner. Next one, weather changes randomly. So here if you are using a certain seasons or an certain climate, so we cannot able to have a fixed climate for 24 hours in a day. So it may be so changes and randomly. Next one, customer behaviors varies. So if you have a shop or if you are doing some of the merchandise work, so we cannot able to predict on all the customers behaves in a proper or in regular or in pattern, right? Stochastics models help you to handle an uncertainty unexpectedly. If some information happens, so that we can able to handle is called as the stochastics. Next one, we can able to make an probabilistics and predictions. So here by probabilities we can able to have a chances of an either this or that. So that we can able to make use of an probabilistic predictions over here. Next one, we can able to stimulate a real world scenario. So by having an stimulations we can able to come to a conclusion. So either so this can be able to be the real world and scenarios of stimulating the particular process. Next one, so what are all the key concepts? So here if you want to know about a key concept means first one, random variables. So random means we can able to have a then or that we can able to have a information changes. So here first one, values that changes and unpredictably. So here, if we are having a certain values that we cannot able to have a predictions, we cannot able to check whether this will be the correct value. So that is called as an unpredictabilities. Examples are daily temperature or a stock retention. So if you are considering a daily temperature, so we cannot able to give an assurance of an this temperature will be there for an ever or an let us take for a stock return. So suppose if one stock is giving a very good high for a day, so you cannot able to give an assurance. Second one, and probability distributions. So here probability distributions means so likely what will be the outcome. So describes what will be the outcome, just an opposite to the previous concepts. Examples we can able to have a normal distributions or an Poisson distributions. Next one, and stochastic and processes. So what is meant by an stochastic processes means it is nothing but a sequence of an random variables over time. So if you are having a certain period of a time, so within the certain period of a time, so how many sequence of an random variables are having, so how can we able to have a information. So examples we can able to have a mod Q chain or an Brownian motions. So here these are the examples. Next one, so common type of an stochastic models. So here first one, and Markov models. So future depends only on the present. So not the past, not with the past. So we can able to predict a future. So what will be the informations will be presented will be based on the present. We can able to depend on the future. So which is used in a text predictions or an recommendation system. So this one is called as a first type of an stochastic model. That one is called as a Markov model. So second one, and hidden Markov model. So in short form we can able to tell that as an HEMMs. So here we can able to give the definitions for an states are hidden but an outputs are an observable. So here if you are having an states, it will be cannot be able to view easily. So if you are having an outputs, we can able to observe. So it will be used in a speech recognition, which we can able to use in an NLP task. Next one, so Monte Carlo stimulations. So here by using this and word, we can able to use an repeated random sampling to estimate an outcomes, which is used in a risk analysis and financial forecasting. So here when can we able to have a risk, so at what situations we can able to have a risk, that is called as a first one, and second one financial forecasting. So if you are investing this and after a certain period of a time, what will be the outcome, so that will be the used in a Monte Carlo stimulations. Second one, and querying models. So model weighting lines and service systems, which will be used in a network traffic customer service optimization. Next one, we can able to check with that what are the applications which will be used in a data science. So the applications means we can able to use that finance, machine learning, healthcare, operation research, AI systems. So finance means a stock price modeling, that is called in order to check then risk analysis. Second one, machine learning, probabilistic model. So what will be the probabilities of and having a particular information which we are using an model machine learning. So next one, we can able to use in a healthcare, diseases, progressions modeling, operations research. So we can able to use the concept of an supply chain optimization, AI system, decision making under uncertainty, deterministic model, stochastic model means. So here we can able to use a no randomness includes and randomness same output every time, but a different outcomes can be able to have a possibilities. Examples y equal to 2x examples and stock price stimulations. Thank you one and all for your golden time. So let me meet in another session. Thank you.